we are not encouraging youngsters, children, or people. Like there are new systems where they're exposing children to every kind of activity. And then they notice where a child is flowing. And that's what they focus on and make them grow into that.
Satya ji, this is like going on this parent topic. मतलब हमारे पास इतने बच्चे आते हैं, lot of youngsters. मुझे ये लड़की पसंद है लेकिन मम्मी पापा को नहीं पसंद. What do I do? मुझे घर छोड़ना है, काम करना है, लेकिन पेरेंट्स बोल रहे हैं कि उनको कौन सपोर्ट करेगा. And there's this sense of guilt कि you know they have raised me, उन्होंने इतना सपोर्ट किया है. So internally you're wired to say कि नहीं, I need to do or I need to fulfill my responsibility back. And वो एक conflict में फंस जाते हैं कि मैं वो करूँ जो पापा मम्मी बोल रहे हैं या वो करूँ जो मैं कर रहा हूँ. और अगर मैं अपनी करूँगा तो फिर मैं क्या उनको आई एम लेटिंग देम डाउन. इज दैट समथिंग कि जो मुझे नहीं करना चाहिए था फिर भी मैं कर रहा हूँ.
There's one suggestion I give to most of the youngsters. There's one beautiful technique which one Buddhist guru said that first doing your breathing, see yourself as a 5-year-old child. How you were innocent, running around, jumping around and all that. Do that for a week. Now, see your father and mother as a 5-year-old child. So he's breaking that archetype image of father, how we see him. We don't see him as a human. I am saying this, once you are onto that ground,
जी.
then you talk to another human being, not to your father taking permission, not to your mother. Say, I am a human being, I love you, but if I am not able to do what I want to do, I will hate you. Do you want my hate or you want me to marry that woman or not to marry that woman? You have to be, you see, dialogue is not aggression. But when dialogue is kept inside and explodes into disasters, divorce is a pent up of 3 years of tolerance. But if you say whenever the misdeed is done that I do not like this, divorce will not happen, dialogue will start. अभी पेरेंट्स से डायलॉग करना जरूरी है कि talk to them. You see, children go into their archetype of children game. My father won't agree. You are a grown person. You have to talk to another person and talk honestly like a friend. This, till you do not initiate this dialogue, there is no hope for social system. And you have to say to them directly, I think that you are being selfish. Let me make my mistakes. Maybe this woman is wrong. Let me make my mistakes. And show them examples how these murders are happening. But parents, chosen boys and girls are killed by their spouses. Because there is nothing and they had so much fantasy from internet. Suddenly like, ye mili hai mere ko. And of course, you are going to break that. So dialogue has to be there. And you have to stop looking at your parents as a child who has all the answers. That was okay as a child. But you have to also realize my father is stupid also. It's not wrong, you know. This is what you have to see human as a human. He has his repressions. He has his frustrations which he wants to fulfill through me. And you don't have to compromise there. Life is not battle. One day you will have Mahabharat. Life is every day you have to kind of stand for yourself. If you develop this habit, others will not even say it then. कि नहीं ये नहीं सुनेगा क्योंकि आप सुनते हो तो वो और चढ़ते हैं. This is the danger of doing one compromise. You're training the other that you're willing for compromise. छोटी सी बात पे चाहे लोग समझे पागल है थोड़ी, ये बड़ी थोड़ी mental है. It's good to be mental like that than to compromise, you know. Immediately point out that why did you say it like that? Why you want me to feel guilty if I am in love with a woman? And then if things comes to, you know, worse, I don't see both of you happy. You're always bitching. I don't want to live this. Maybe I will not marry. I will live with a man or a woman. It is for the sake of life, not for sake of somebody's mind fuck. Essentially, we are compromising a love of life for somebody's mind fuck. They are raping you by telling you not to love. There's nothing wrong with loving a woman, then losing her after 1 year. It's fine, but you lived a love. It made you better human being. But you did not love. You spent 10 years frustrating, bitching, pornographing, and this and that. You got worse than where you were. Value the life where you are before you value the society. Now, if I say such a thing, people then you're teaching people indulgence. Indulgence is done by people who did not live. When you really live, you don't care about all the indulgences because you are really enjoying your being you. That is the greatest respect to Shakti, to this life, to Ram, to Krishna. This Vartaman, this present is what we owe everything to, not some shadows of social that aita karna chahiye, ye hoga. But for that, you need to first, it's not a philosophy I'm saying, you need to come from a fire. आग से कोई पंगा नहीं लेता.